Hi there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm doing series of reviews, and these are going to be shorter takes. I don't want to make very big videos because I'm doing like at least 4 or 5 videos today. One is for my dear brother Chad for a collab work, and a few other individual reviews, and perhaps I'll do a morning thoughts episode just for you guys. Okay. So second episode, I'm going to talk about this fragrance called Eternal Love for Men. These are fragrances we see a lot in Bangladesh in different shops. These are on the budget side, under 10 $12. Okay, previously used to be like $8. Nowadays the price has gone high a little bit with all fragrances. Okay, but as far as my memory serves me, this one, the fragrance house, used to be called X Louis. Okay, I could be totally wrong, maybe my mistake, maybe I'm confusing with some other fragrances, but I did review one more of this line, that is the green bottle, Eternal Love by X Louis. Maybe that one is called X Louis. Okay, maybe that the fragrance name, not the house. So this is the original Eternal Love. They have for men, they have for women. So if you ever seen this fragrance, if you're interested, here's my take on it. Comes in this taller box. Reminds me a little bit of CK Eternity for her. That has the same kind of box. And simplistic. This actually does look like a budget perfume, I must admit. It says E up top, but we'll try to break it down like usually you do. And this basically is EDP concentration, 100 ml. Where is this from, by the way? This is made in USA. Okay, this is American brand. Okay, the bottle here, it looks like again the CK Eternity for her. I reviewed many CK fragrances. The Eternity for her, if you see any of those bottles, it will remind you of those bottles. But surprisingly, this is for men. The bottle has green juice color, mild green. Okay, if you can pick it up, green juice color with this nice cap, which is chromish finish, but it's a plastic. Okay, really simplistic and reminds me a little bit of Elizabeth Arden bottles as well. Okay, but again, this is for men. Says the name in front. Okay, for men, 100 ml, made in USA. And here at the back, they mention the other details like expiry date, and yeah, date of expiry is 2024. Those are just the numbers. The cap here, it's snug fit, but this one doesn't have any weight. This is just cheap plastic, but finished with chrome, looks nice. Okay, atomizer is tall. Reminds me a little bit of Platinum Egoist or some of the Chanel older fragrances. Okay, so I have it pre-sprayed on the paper. Okay, and let me respray this and talk about this fragrance. This is basically a nice perfume, you know, like for the budget, those who look for budget perfumes definitely should give it a try. Check out the atomizer. Okay, really good. It's not really like giving out that much juice, but distribution is really good. Okay, it's like if you're actually using it on your body, it will cover large area. So kind of like a mist, but does not give out so much juice. But you don't need so much of this perfume, you know. I'll tell you why. Okay, this fragrance, I was telling you about the snug fit. You can pick it up, no problem. Okay, nice little packaging. Looks good for the price. Okay, so how is this? So when I smelled it, you know, I actually told you about the X Louis, the dark green bottle. Is it called X Louis or something? The dark green Eternal Love. That fragrance is really nice, really strong. This one here, no exception. But there's no correlation between this one and that one, the dark green bottle. This one also has some other flankers. I believe there's a brown bottle. I'll review them if I get it. But this one is totally different from the whole line. Okay, it's green, it's fresh, it's citrusy. I did not find a nose breakdown anywhere. I didn't search that much, by the way, but I'll tell you from my experience. This fragrance smells green. Is it vetiver green? No, it's like a grassy green. It's like a fresh, refreshing. Imagine like outside is raining on the grass, you know, on the field, open field, and you know, after that rain hits that ground or the leaves, you get that smell like natural, refreshing. Let's say almost the point of piney smell, forest smell. You know, kind of like think of fragrances like these. Okay, I'll show you what I mean, but this is not like an absolute clone of anything. It reminds me of these two. CK Eternity for men. This is the original Eternity, almost out, and then Pakuraban XS, the old version. So if you know these fragrances or live jazz, you know, or fragrances like that, you know, it has this kind of like a fougere, not that much fougere. It's more like green, citrusy, watery fragrance. Okay, it's sharp. It awakens your senses when you wake up first in the morning. In the summertime, you can definitely pull this off. If you're going for a morning walk or something, this fragrance is perfect for that. If you're going for office, you know, like right after shower, it will enhance that feel of shower. It's a fresh, green, crisp fragrance. It's masculine. It's definitely masculine, but it's not dated. This fragrance doesn't offer so much sweetness, a little bit of citrus, just a tad bit, but mostly green, refreshing, kind of like a Pakuraban, that one, Excess, or CK Eternity. If you like those fragrances, you'll definitely dig this. This one can be worn in office, as I told you, casual every day. You can afford to spray a lot, but I would say don't do it because the EDP concentration, here is that strong point of this perfume, is called EDP concentration here, right? EDP. This one definitely means something. This doesn't disappear very quickly. On the paper, I can smell it the next day. It's not like 10 out of 10, but it's solid 8 out of 10. So performance is very solid. If you spray on your shirt, like 4 or 5 hours later, people can smell that fart dry down. It will cover your work day almost. You know, if you're really worried about, let's say, the performance, maybe carry a Decant atomizer or keep it in the office. It just respray after 5 hours. Okay, for a fresh perfume, this is really, really nice. And I got this fragrance, I'll admit, for me, it's like an interesting perfume. I do not buy fragrances. I do not get any thing for free. If I do, if someone sends me a fragrance, I always mention. But these fragrances, when I buy, I really buy them when I like them. I do not buy anything that I do not like. I'll discuss this in that one of the videos. So Eternal Love doesn't smell like Eternal Love. Like, it does smell like love. It smells like a man, very confident, sporty. If you like Lacoste fragrances, it can play tennis, sport. It will give you really, really maximum performance in the gym also. Doesn't offend anybody, but if you put a bit too much, it can have a musky vibe, okay? So be careful of that. So if to enjoy the best, go 2 sprays on the neck and 1 on the chest. That's about it. If you really want to project, go like a couple more sprays on your both arms or wrist, okay? That way it will do. So overall, if you're fan of green fragrance, definitely try it out. I like the smell. Overall, this fragrance performance is very good. Overall, this fragrance, I'll give it, for the price and everything, 7 out of 10. Eternal Love for men. Check it out. It's a nice cheapie out there. Thanks very much for watching. Time for next review. Have a nice day.